Hello! I am a self-proclaimed full-time YouTube content creator. Today I was inspired by my grandma with this outfit, so thank you, grandma, for inspiring me. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna talk about my my standards for a man, okay? Before we start, please, Lord, give a beautiful day to my future husband. Thank you so much. Make him do something fun, make him work so that he can provide for me and my family, our family. I feel like I want to be in love, right? I want to be in love. I look at men and I'm like, oh my gosh, do you want to be my husband? Feeling like I wanna you know, I wanna have someone in my life right now. So I was like, Diana, do we have a list? No, I didn't write a list. I didn't even write a list for this video. In fact, the reason why I am recording is just because I'm bored and I'm stuck. And I'm stuck at my grand and it's snowing outside, so I cannot go anywhere. And I feel like I want to do something. It's like this place. But anyways, in my experience with dating, sometimes it's not like the bigger values, right? It's not like the bigger things that are a problem. Let's say you have this, like, you have the same values and everything, but I feel like what matters, it's also like the small things, right? The small things. For example, like if I go at your place and let's say it's very cold outside, so I need a hoodie, or maybe, I don't know, we went swimming and my socks are wet and I'm asking you if I can borrow a pair of socks. Like, if you give me socks that have huge holes in them, or if you give me a very old and stinky hoodie, right? For me, that's like disrespectful. Like in my culture, pitbull culture,
Mr. Worldwide.
in my culture, we don't do that, okay? In my culture, if you have a guest, you always give the best, right? You have a guest, you always give it the best. So if they need something, make sure they get like a good experience, right? Like you want to be a good host. That's all I'm saying. If my experience being in your house or a host is unpleasant, for me that's a red flag, right? And even if we have the same values, if those small things are, you know, not clicking, then for me it's a no. There's no excuse for that. So another red flag, if you and here my inner grandma is coming out, okay? If you don't like my food, if you don't like
Bombastic side eye.
my food, even worse than not liking, if you don't want to try it, or if I offer you something, a cookie or whatever that I made with my hands, and you refuse it,
Criminal offensive side
and
eye.
you say like, oh, I'm full, or maybe you say like, nah, I don't really like this stuff, but whatever. If you refuse my food, I'm gonna unfriend you, right? I'm gonna block you. You don't deserve me. Okay, at least you can fake it. At least you can fake that you like it, but refusing it, nah. We ain't doing it, right? Then next, let me think. I'm sorry. So if I'm on a date with a guy, right? Let's say I'm meeting this guy, we hang out a few times, and then he's like, oh, I'm gonna take you to this place, okay, I'm gonna pick you up with my car, right? So you prepare, you choose the outfit, you take the shower, you do your hair, and you smell all nice, and you're like ready to go, take your sunnies, and you get into the car, right? You get into the car, and then it plays like hip-hop music. This is like you know what I mean? Like, he plays music that is just not allowing you to get into your feminine, right? So if you're going into it, like, you wanna be able to relax and enjoy your date. But if this person is like putting you music that is literally incompatible with feminine energy, you know, it's a bit hard. So that also happened to me, right? That also happened to me. I got in the car, the music is like and I'm like, you know, I can't relax, because no, you can put some soft music, right? You can put some soft music, so I will relax. Like, there's a moment, okay, if we go on a gym date, okay, I can understand it. Like, give me the bitch, be humble, sit down, be humble. Okay, that's working. You see how that's working. But like, if we're gonna chill on a dinner date or something, and you're putting like violent, very rough music, that's not helping me. That's not helping my spirit. So that's also I don't like it. Next, if someone, your friend or your person you're dating, is kind of like disgusted from, let's say, drinking from the same glass. Like, honestly, I don't understand that. I'm like, I don't understand that. Like if you have an option to have another glass, sure, but you know what I mean? Like, people who are disgusted by small things. Oh my gosh, like this is a big one. Okay, let me tell you. Wait, I need to fix this situation first. People who are like disgusted by the ground, dirt. People who are disgusted by mud. People who are disgusted by the earth. You know, like, oh, don't touch the sand, it's dirty. The sand is dirty? Like, you have some problems in your brain to be disgusted by nature, by the trees, by touching things in nature. Bro, I don't understand that. So, another thing. A man who doesn't like animals. First of all, a man who doesn't like cats. That's a total no, because I want to live with a cat in my life. So you need to like cats and also dogs and all the other animals, right? And obviously protect me from bugs. Actually, I'm not afraid of bugs, but I'm afraid of one type of bug. I don't know why, but I'm afraid from that. So he needs to protect me from the bug, but also love all the animals, right? Like, have some kind of connection, right? Connection with animals, like see them and just have that connection with those beautiful beings. So that's about it. Wait, you know what? I used to have standard list that I saved in my phone, so maybe I should get it. I should get it for you. Wait, I'm gonna get it. Okay. I'm so attractive. I'm sure a lot of men will love me. Anyways. Okay, I want him to be rich and stable. Let me break that down. Rich. Okay, rich obviously doesn't only mean money. Yes, of course, I want you to be stable, like financially stable. I want him to have, like, to do something that he loves, right? Or, to do something that makes him proud at some level. Like, I want I want him to be like very, very confident in his, you know, career, or the career is chosen for him, as I want that also for myself. That's why I'm a full-time YouTuber, self-proclaimed. Then I want him to express his creativity, right? A lot of men have really hard time expressing themselves, right? And I feel like I love men who are free from that. I love men who are like not afraid to just show up as they are, you know, and not being afraid of being criticized by the bros, right? The bros. Okay, has to be monogamous because I am monogamous and I'm very jealous. If I see you with another woman, I will kill you. He has to be monogamous and he has to want children, right? Or he has to like children at least, right? Anyways, next. He needs to be able to call me out, right? He needs to be kind of more emotional intelligent than me if possible. I know that sounds weird, but I love a man who calls me out. I know a man who kind of can redirect me in a better direction, right? If I am doing something wrong, if I'm saying something wrong, right? I don't want a man who says yes to everything I say. Then sets clear boundaries. I have dated people who, I don't know where, not even dated to be honest, but I have been hanging out with people, men who are passive aggressive, and that's honestly the worst man. Like the worst. I prefer a man who is trying to I mean, if you're passive aggressive, I swear that's like the most disrespectful thing you can do. Like, don't be passive aggressive. You can just say things, what you think, like, oh, just be direct, like just let me know what you think. So has to be have clear boundaries, direction, simple, no drama. Obviously he has to be anti-misogynistic. Yeah, self-explanatory, and it needs to be kind of like in touch with its feminine energy, and it has to kind of it need to be able to go deep. Okay, I want a man who is able to go deep in things. Like a lot of men kind of are unable to see their own limitations, and some women say, you need to accept him as he is, you need to accept his limitation. But I'm like, yes, until a certain point. Like there's a point when you can kind of accept it, right? But also you don't want to accept something that is going to make you feel depleted or make you feel unfulfilled. Like if this man is not adding to your life, also to your spiritual and emotional life or world, then what's the point? Like I can do everything alone, right? Like I can be alone at this point. So for example, especially when it comes with as workers, especially when it comes with people who have been trafficked, so you know, men who say, oh, I don't care about what you experienced because, you know, that was your choice or whatever. You know, like what I see in them is they have an unhealed relationship with their feminine and literally with their masculine. Like they are not able to accept that part of themselves, so they judge it in other people and they are very harsh. Right, they're very like, is this, I don't know, kind of I don't give a fuck type of vibe while you're commenting and being very rude. So it seems like you kind of give a fuck, but you don't know how to, you know, work on it. So I feel like I need a man who is able to kind of, you know, look beyond, or at least, you know, be aware. Like if I bring something up, like, hey, like you've been doing this, like what's the reason? Like, don't you think it might be this? You know, just being aware of where you might, you know, not see your own limitation. And I feel like someone who is willing to work on themselves, like someone who is willing to work on his inner child, to heal his relationship with his feminine, his masculine, right? As I'm doing, right? I'm doing the same, by the way. So I'm sorry guys, I ate so much. But anyways, any other things? Any other small things? Any other small things before I go? Okay, this is a huge red flag. Like, I want a gentleman, right? And as you know, for the big people in the back, as you know, I've been working in a strip club for a certain point in my life. I've been a dancer. I was making my money by spinning on the pole, right? By having fun and throwing my drinks away because I don't drink alcohol. But anyways, I was working, and in the strip club I learned a lot. I learned how I want to be treated by men. So sometimes there are these men who are like gentlemen, right? Who will take good care of you, who will buy you the champagne and will give you the space and will talk to you, and it's just literally the way they behave, the way they, you know, you first, like just small gestures, small phrases, small, you know, it's a level of focus on you that is very hot. Then there were the gentlemen who would, you know, kiss my hand and call me beautiful in Spanish, and anyways, yeah. I have a small love stories with all of them. No, I'm joking. I didn't care about it, of course, but you know, it's beautiful. It's still beautiful to be treated like a woman. Like, it's beautiful to work with a gentleman, right? Even if it's for money, right? It makes my job feel good. I feel taken care of. I'm having fun. He's taking care of me. We are laughing. We're sharing our stories. We're talking about politics. No, I'm joking. I don't like usually those things. One time, let me tell you this. This is where men are a bit weird. And I learned something that day. It was one of my first days at the strip club, and one dude asked me, Inter or Milan? And then I said, obviously I don't watch football, okay? When I was young, I was saying Inter just because my family was rooting for Inter, but I don't remember what I said. Maybe I said Inter, and then it was like, and it was just like, he refused to tip me just because of that, and he spent the rest of the night like looking at me with disgust. He took it so personal. When I started working there, I didn't really, you know so much how to interact and what to say, and you know, this is like a red type of, how can we call it, red button type of setting, right? When someone wants to talk about politics or like a hot topic, you should know how to kind of deflect from that, jump around, you know, because at the end of the day, you want to work, you want their money. But anyways, sorry, back to the topic. So what I was saying, I want my man to treat me like, you know, to be a gentleman, right? I want my man to be a gentleman. And for example, if we are going out, maybe you don't walk in front of me all the time, right? When I see this thing, I literally take it personally. Like, remember I was in New Zealand, I saw a man walking like 10 feet in front of, it was an Indian family, but anyways, he was walking 10 feet in front of the mom and the children. And like, why? Like, you are the man, you're supposed to check if your children are alive, right? If someone's gonna come and stab your wife, you should like get in the back and, you know, make sure everything is okay, right? And when I hang out with my grandma, No, I try to help her. I open the door because I know she's old, right? I open the door of the car so she can, you know, get in the car because, you know, older people are more vulnerable. Like women and children are more vulnerable. And if you want to be, what is it? If you want to be a man who wants to protect, then it should also be come in the small gestures. And obviously if you walk 10 feet forward and your family is kind of behind, it really shows that you are unhappy, and it's just, I don't know, it's just like pathetic. Like, at least leave. You know what I mean? At least leave. At least have the courage to leave. You know, because it's pathetic. No one wants to see that. No one wants to see that. I don't want to see that. Anyways, praying for women to have higher standards and only accept men who can be a good example for our society, for our children, for the future generation, for Pitbull. Amen. Thank you, Pitbull, for your beautiful songs. You made my childhood. You made my childhood. You made my, yeah. So I want some, you know, I want to see that that you are looking for the danger, right? I want to see that you're like, even if this in the safest place. I want you to be like, any red flag, any danger, I need to protect my wife, right? Beautiful wife. So that's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Makes me feel nice, right? Also, let me stop this video, but I want no. Sorry. Wait a second. I want to share a story. Today I was like, so I usually go take burek is like a Macedonian things. This is burek, and you should try. If you never try burek, you're missing out in life. But anyways, I always go to take burek in this place, and there is a young man working there, and I don't know why, but every time I feel attracted to him. And I'm like, man, why is this man so attractive? Like, he's not like aesthetically, you know, this beautiful man. He's not like aesthetically perfect, but I feel very attracted to him. And today I was questioning, like, why do I always feel like today when I took the break, right? He gave me the bag, I took the bag, and then I gave him the money, and then he gave me the rest with his hand. And when my hand touched his hand to take the change, I was like, oh my god, I'm feeling something here. Like, I'm feeling it. I don't know what it is. So I started to question it while I was in the car. And one thing that makes me attracted to him is that, like, he reacts to me. Like, he reacts, I can feel that he reacts to me. Like, I can feel his reaction, right? Like, when I go in the store and I smile to him, right? I smile to him, like, I can feel something changing in his eyes. And I feel like that's hot. That's hot. Like, if I smile at you, I don't know if I'm like, if you're receiving my smile, if you're receiving my love, right? If you're receiving my smile, that shit is hot, right? Because not everyone is able to receive my smile. Not everyone is able to receive you, right? But when they receive you, it's hot. So yeah, that was just like, something I noticed. Yeah. That's it. Also, yeah, I think I'm gonna go now because it's a really long video already. So maybe I'm gonna do a part 2 when I will actually have something ready to present, right? Ready to present as something more professional. But for now, we are done. So thank you so much for watching this video. If I'm entertaining and beautiful and pretty and sexy and you want to see me smile, and you love people, especially if you love people, please subscribe to this channel. It means so much to me because I want to be a YouTuber, okay? I want to be a YouTuber. I don't care what people say. People always want to put me down, right? People always want to tell me, no, you will never be a YouTuber. No, you will, you're not relatable. I refuse. I refuse to believe it. I'm still here. I'm still here recording. I don't care. Because this is what I want to do, and I'm doing it. I'm sticking with it. And you know what? I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Honestly, no. Honestly, like, I love it. I love it. So, thank you so much. In the beginning, it was a bit weird because, you know, the beginning is always a bit weird. But now, you know, I love it. And I can't wait to make more content, honestly. So, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you love me and if you love people. And I'll see you in the next one.